You all want to be Canada's next MasterChef, right?
Yes,
Yes,
Chef.
Well, it's time to cook it up a notch. We're giving you a masterclass.
Oh.
Get ready to learn everything you ever wanted to know about salmon.
I grew up on the West Coast. I am through the roof. I'm so stoked. Anybody from that part of the country definitely knows what I'm talking about.
Those are huge.
Canada is famous for this remarkable fish. It can be prepared in many different ways. Tonight, we're going to show you 3 of our favorites: glazed, encrusted, and poached.
My personal favorite is glazed salmon. First of all, the glaze, it should be nice and thick. And make sure it's sweet for caramelization.
Watching Chef Alvin in action is amazing. I'm trying to capture it all in my brain so I can use it later.
It should come out looking like this. And you notice these beautiful bits of caramelization? Now that's from sugar. You want a bit more caramelization? You can always use this, all right? Be very careful, especially if you have long hair. You don't want a haircut.
Alvin's a comedian, but the blowtorch trick is awesome.
How you doing? Salmon is the ideal fish for crusting. This fish here has been breaded with almonds, lemon, and some herbs. This is gonna take 4 minutes. Then you're gonna flip it over. Don't move this fish a lot. If the heat is on too high, you're gonna char the outside. You're gonna burn it. When you're done, this is what it should look like.
It's beautiful, Chef.
You should have a perfect medium rare center.
Chef Claudio has like this suave feel to him. It's almost like he can do it with his eyes closed.
Okay, home cooks, I'm going to show you how to perfectly poach this beautiful fillet of salmon. What I have in my pot here is a court bouillon, the liquid that is seasoned with aromatic herbs and spices. Now, you can use any number of ingredients in seasoning your court bouillon and bringing on flavors. I just gently slide it in and let it poach gently. I do not want to see a roaring boil when you're poaching salmon.
I like the poaching method the best because you're not really hiding the taste of salmon. You're just enhancing it.
Pink on the inside, beautiful, medium rare.
It's wonderful to watch the pros do it. They make it look very easy. I hate them.
Home cooks, did you enjoy your masterclass?
Yes, Chef.
Good. You better have been paying attention.
Because now, you must use one of those 3 techniques as the centerpiece of a beautifully composed salmon dish.
The home cooks must now fillet their salmon before creating a MasterChef quality dish using the technique they've been assigned.
I'm really sorry, Salmon. I'll do the best I can. Salmon, be good to me, and I'll be good to you.
Are you ready to be the big fish in this competition?
Yes, Chef!
Your time starts now!
Really want the judges to call my name today. So I'm putting everything I got into it.
I grab rhubarb, I grab oyster sauce, some chili oil.
Let's see what I can do with this.
Now, the thing about salmon, it is a very fatty fish. And I think it's really important to cut that fat with the kick of citrus. White wine is perfect with it.
I want to make a dashi broth. It's light, but it's full in flavor. I really want to show the judges that this girl knows her techniques.
I love salmon. I eat a lot of it, I'm gonna respect it, and I'm very pumped on this challenge.
Look at Barry and Trevor. They already started filleting their fish.
Barry started to make his first cut right under the gills, exactly like you should, turning the knife back onto itself and then cutting right down the backbone of that salmon. I got a sense he's done that before.
My wife and I live right on the water in Vancouver. I have friends that are fishermen, so I had better do this salmon proud.
20 minutes! There's 20 minutes left!
Trevor, you can have my head.
Thanks, Miranda. Appreciate it.
Even when the chips are stacked against me, I take the time to help out others. So if Trevor wants my salmon head, go ahead.
You're the best.
I went to see Trevor. He's doing 4-eye salmon. It's just for me. And don't be jealous, there's 4 of them.
You
so
can have my fisheye, don't worry.
And also, he's got some pickled carrots and also some crispy potatoes.
A lot of complicated techniques there, in my opinion. It sounds like a tall order.
That's ambitious.
15 minutes, you have 15 minutes left. You need to be cooking your salmon soon if you haven't done so. Miranda, ever cooked salmon before?
I haven't, Chef.
How are you gonna win this challenge?
By doing what I always do and cooking with the flavors that I think will work well together.
What is in your glaze?
I did some rhubarb, honey, some chili oil, mustard, fish sauce. It's right here if you wanted
Right
to
there.
give it a little taste.
Very, very interesting. You know, I love rhubarb, and I've never used that in the glaze, okay? So this will be the first for me. You got a lot to do. I'm gonna let you do it.
Thank you, Chef.
All right, good luck.
Trevor seems to be the only home cook that is using that beautiful salmon skin. When you cook that crispy, it is delicious. It almost upstages the salmon itself.
Whoa!
Miranda, she is using that torch.
Woo! I am the fire queen.
It's a good technique, but she is doing it on a wooden chopping board. Now, never try that at home. Never torch on anything that's wood. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Well done, everyone.
The judges will now take a final look before choosing the top 3 salmon dishes for tasting. The winner will receive a major advantage in the upcoming elimination round.
I don't feel like I proved my cooking skills. I want this advantage so badly, but more than that, I just want to be called up for top 3 dishes.
Well done, everyone.
Thank you, Chef.
All your hard work has really made it difficult for us to narrow down our choices. There are 3 dishes that we're particularly excited to try.
The first dish that we like to call up was surprisingly sophisticated and refined. Miranda.
Oh.
Please bring up your dish.
I did a chili, honey, and rhubarb glazed salmon over a spinach and mushroom salad with toasted salted pine nuts.
Plating. I think you've done a great job. What I like about it is clean, tight, compact. So I can't wait to taste. Let's see what we've got. The fish is tender, moist. The rhubarb works. Overall, the flavors are really solid. Seasoning, I think, has a great balance to it. The glaze, I think you could have been just a tad more generous with it. A little advice. This dish requires a little bit of crunchy texture, a little crispy piece of rhubarb. Just a light oil, pop it in the oven, let it crispen up, use it as a garnish. But it's a great dish.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next home cook really caught our eye. It was a beautiful concept. Trevor.
It's an Asian-inspired glazed salmon with crispy skin, crispy eyeballs, and enoki mushrooms.
Visually is stunning.
Thank you, Chef.
These eyeballs, I mean, they're staring at me right now. There it is. You can see that nice piece of really soft gelatinous. You got it just perfect.
Thank you, Chef.
Perfect. Now, I'm gonna cut into this. What am I gonna see?
Hopefully a medium rare piece of fish.
Look at that. You nailed this one. It's perfect cooked on this salmon. That's nice. A fantastic glaze. It's got that sweetness.
Thank you, Chef.
I would prefer a little bit more glaze. And I told you, okay, to get it nice and thick. because that would give it a bit more flavor. What's that?
That is a potato puree.
Did you taste it?
I did not, Chef.
It's grainy. There's bits of raw potato. This is a beautiful dish, but you ran out of time, and unfortunately, it shows on that puree.
I tasted every component to my dish except for this puree. That cuts my chances of winning this big time.
The third and final salmon dish that we can't wait to sink our teeth into was made by Barry. Please bring up your dish.
Last but not least, Barry. Fantastic. I prepared a pine nut panko crusted salmon and a mustard lemon lime cream sauce.
Your presentation's improving.
Thank you.
You nailed the cook on the salmon. It does not get much better than that. Let's eat. That crust, wow, it's super light. I think the dish is very impressive. There are a few flaws. You had a little bit of a hot spot in your pan. The way to mitigate that, rotate that fish. So take a little peek underneath and see what's happening. Get into your food, right? I'm not a big fan of cream sauces with fish. If I were you, lighten it up. Use a vinaigrette. Start to cook outside of your comfort zone. Because I sense that you still haven't hit your stride yet.
Getting there.
What's it gonna take for the bear to come out?
You're the first person that's called me that here.
Really? Did
Yeah.
someone else call you that before?
Nobody ever calls me Barry. It's Bear.
You have to start bringing it.
I will, Chef.
Please head to the front.
Thank you, Chef.
You each took the techniques you were assigned and created restaurant-quality dishes.
But there was one in particular that left us craving more. And that dish was made by Miranda.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Oh my God. I am shocked that the judges call me because I've never cooked with salmon, but just goes to show that if you pack a punch with those flavors, that's what's gonna win.
Here we go.
Chef Claudio will now demonstrate the 2 appetizers and 2 entrees the home cooks will be making.
So the first appetizer I'm gonna show you is octopus a la plancha. Here you have your octopus.
It's awesome watching Chef Claudio do his own thing in his own restaurant.
Here you have the jicama salsa, cucumber that has been compressed in gin. Grapefruit segments, a little bit of creme fraiche.
I'm struck by the ease at which Chef Claudio puts together this plate. My thought is that this plate is a lot of work.
So here we have the octopus a la plancha. So the first entree I'm gonna show you is the sea bream. You're gonna add your sea bream to your hot pan. The fish should be medium rare in the middle.
The fish has to be cooked perfectly because it is a white fish, so that's less forgiving than pink fish.
So now I'm gonna spoon the mixture of chorizo, potatoes, clams into your bowl here. So that we're just gonna lay on top. And then the next step, your corn and saffron velouté. So there you go. This is the sea bream entree. So blue team, the red team is already pushing apps out. They're on their second table already. You have not given me one table yet.
Eugene, where are those octopus?
They're coming.
2 minutes.
For octopus? Perfect. Plate them. Put them down. Octopus down.
This is our first plating, and Keegan's already asked me to do the plating instead now.
As the home cooks prepare for the entree service, the judges take a moment to taste each team's appetizers.
So here we have the octopus a la plancha. The blue team's plating is not as sophisticated or as clean as the red team. You can see that the red team here has really placed everything properly. Let's try the blue team's octopus first here.
The cook on that, very even.
The interior is juicy, you can see that.
That octopus is so tender.
The flavor and the way they cook that octopus, it's perfect.
I hope the red team tastes just as good as it looks.
You know, it's just a tad on the dry side.
This is the first time I've ever cooked sea bream. This is crazy.
Let me see that fish.
Overcooked?
Overcooked.
Eugene, it's overcooked. We need to redo it.
So Eugene, you just wasted 5 pieces of fish.
I'm sorry, chef.
Eugene, why
Yeah?
have 2 orders of clam and only 1 fish?
Okay, 4 fish are about to come.
Eugene, you got that?
The fish was a good temperature. Everything else was a bit cold and a little bit undersalted.
The red team's fish is moist. The flavors are very good.
So here we have the sea bream from the red team and the sea bream from the blue team. The red team has done a great job caramelizing the skin on the sea bream. The skin on the fish is perfectly rendered. It's crispy.
The potato, done to perfection.
I'm struggling to find a fault on the red team's sea bream. It's a really well-executed dish.
Let's try the blue.
The skin on the sea bream, again, here is perfectly seared. Look at that. It's crispy, a little bit golden here on the edge.
I can tell you, for me, the fish, it's good, but it's slightly overcooked.
All right, we're going for it. I have 0 experience smelling, tasting, eating gooey duck, but I've read a ton on it. It's just this long neck clam that is buried in dirt in the ocean. It's kind of gross.
Hello, Michael. Tell us what you're making.
Today I'm going to be making you a Thai green curry with rice, fried gooey duck, and grilled lobster.
So you're trying to prove that you can cook Asian today?
Yeah, I am going to prove that. I think that's exactly what Becky was after.
Have you ever worked with a gooey duck before? Have you ever seen one of these before?
Never.
So what are you gonna do with it?
I'm going to kind of try and turn it into a tempura textural piece.
Best of luck, Michael.
Thank you very much, Eric.
You better deliver.
Thank you, Chef.
Oh, wow. How you doing, Nadia?
I'm good. How are you?
What are we making here?
So I'm gonna do fried crab with some fried tomatoes, and then I'm also going to be doing kale and mustard greens.
And crab's the only protein out of the basket that you're gonna use?
Yeah.
I'd use some other parts of the crab as well because there's really nice white meat inside that top shell.
That's good advice.
Cut it out.
Just crack this portion here, just get that off.
Wow.
Yeah, clean that up.
Well, that's great advice, David. We're gonna let you carry on. Stay in the zone. You have a lot to do.
Yep.
Good luck.
Thank you. Is this edible? No.
I'm making the meatballs. I'm rolling out the pasta. I'm making sure the sauce isn't burning. There's just a lot going on right now.
Eugene, my man, how's it going?
Hi, Trevor.
What do you got going on here?
Pasta and meatballs, but it's gonna be a little bit of a surprise. I'm gonna try to stuff the meatballs inside the tomatoes and roast the tomatoes in the oven.
Eugene, are you worried about time management right now?
I think I'll just pull it off right in time.
We got less than 20
and I
minutes
need to
now
plate
here.
as well.
Good luck.
Yes,
Good luck,
thank you.
Eugene.
Thank you, Trevor.
Take care, bud.
15 minutes, you have 15 minutes left.
I'm absolutely terrified that my tart shell is undercooked.
Feeling okay?
We'll see. I think it's gonna go a bit longer. I have to get the tart shell back in the oven and just cross my fingers. We're down to the crunch here. If I don't nail this, there's a strong possibility that I could be going home after this cook.
How's it looking, Andy?
Looks perfect, it looks perfect, it looks perfect.
Yeah, it's looking good.
5 minutes for the top 5.
Becky's dessert sounds very complicated to me. Has lots of elements. I'm not exactly sure in my mind how it's all going to fit together.
Eugene, he's taking the meatball and he's stuffing it into a tomato. Sounds very avant-garde, sounds risky.
Sounds different.
Trying something new is always a risk.
1 minute, you have 1 more minute left. 1 minute. Come on, go, go, go.
It's really hard to elevate a salad and a curry because the colors are not exciting. I'm just concerned that it's not going to look in the judge's eyes as a fantastic Asian dish.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
That was insane.
Good job, guys.
Home cooks, that was truly incredible to watch. We can't wait to find out how you did. But first, Eric, David, Mary, and Trevor, it's been such a thrill to have you here in the MasterChef Canada kitchen with us tonight.
Good luck, guys.
Nadia, please bring your dish to the front.
I'm really hoping that the judges see that I have pushed myself out of my element. So we have wild rice,
kale, fried crab, and fried green tomatoes with a beurre blanc sauce.
Well, let's have a taste. The wild rice, I find a little on the under-seasoned side.
Okay.
The beurre blanc, did you taste it personally? It's very heavy on wine. Not a particularly good version of a beurre blanc.
Understood.
The standout on this dish is the crab. That sort of light, sweet flavor is so unmistakably crab. But I find the other elements somewhat a little out of place, a little disappointing when you consider top 5.
Thank you, Chef.
Michael G., please bring your dish up to the front.
This is a do or die moment. This could be the last time the judges try my food. What you have here is a Thai-inspired green curry, grilled poached lobster, crispy gooey duck, and Asian salad.
I like the fact that you utilized as much of Eric Chong's ingredients as possible. That's a smart move. I love this rice. Beautiful. It's very fragrant. Gooey duck's perfectly cooked. The curry is just slightly flat. But overall, this is a real standout dish for you. It shows you just take whatever's thrown at you and you make the best with what you got. Good job.
Thank you.
Andy, you're up next.
I'm nervous. Baking is the weak spot for me. It's a savory tart with charred corn, candied bacon, mascarpone, and flavored whipped cream. So play on sweet and savory.
You received Mary Berg's basket.
I think strategically it was a good choice by Becky. She's looking to win this competition. She knows that I'm not a baker.
Well, look at this. The tart is beautifully shaped, beautiful golden edges. I would never know that baking is not your strength by looking at this.
Thank you, Chef.
It looks great from the outside, but what's happening inside? That's what really matters, right?
Absolutely.
You've come a long way. It's beautiful, it's light. The flavors are all really distinct. The bacon, the pear, the tart itself is perfectly cooked. You should be very proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Terrific. Light, fluffy cream with some savory notes. The pear with the cheese, the cream, the savory elements. It's a really innovative use of an unusual combination of ingredients. So have you shown us that you can do pastry?
I think I have.
I think you have too. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, Chef. I took that challenge and ran with it, and I delivered.
Michael G. Andy. Welcome to the top 3 of MasterChef Canada.
This is a dream come true. I have to pinch myself. I can't believe that this is all happening.
I've got a 33% chance of winning this. I'm gonna be the next MasterChef Canada champion.
Yes. I'm gonna make some lobster. This is a ode to the East Coast. We got a parsnip puree going here, get some black garlic as well as some black truffle oil. Add a little bit of luxuriousness there. The reason why I didn't want the luxury wallet is I think there's gonna be a lot more pressure from the judges to really impress because you're using the best ingredients in the world. Oh, that tastes nice. What worries me the most is overdoing this lobster. It can get really chewy if you overdo it, so you gotta make sure that you have it bang on.
Michael, so you too got the high-end budget to work with.
I did get the high-end budget to work with. So I'm doing a paella with prawns and scallops and a little bit of crab meat. And I made charred pepper chimichurri underneath and kind of cut through the richness of it to give it a bit of acid.
What would the rest of the guys back at the fire hole think of a dish like this?
I think they're gonna request it as soon as I get back.
And hope it's good enough to keep you in the competition.
Me too. Thank you, Chef.
Good luck, Michael.
There's a saying in the fire department, when we go out to buy stuff for lunch, people say, oh, let's just see what's on sale. So to shop with no budget, beautiful.
Getting to the end and I still don't have a sauce. I have a little bit of cream left over that has black garlic and truffle oil in it. So I'm like, this could actually be a really delicious sauce.
2 minutes! You have 2 more minutes left! I'm just getting these scallops on. 40 seconds aside. I can't screw up these scallops. Super important that I sear it hard, flip it over, another quick sear, and then get it off the heat right away. Beautiful. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Hands up! Wow. Andy, please bring up your dish.
I think I may have actually pulled this off, but we're at a point now that if I make one mistake, I'm going home. It's lobster made in a vanilla bouillon on top of a black garlic parsnip puree, topped with a frisee salad.
You wanted the budget wallet, and you got the luxury wallet.
I did indeed.
The lobster is perfection.
Thank you.
However, taste that. I'm shocked. I'll be honest with you. I feel like I'm drinking seawater. That sauce is a bit of a disaster. Just taste as you go.
Yep, the pressure got to me on this one.
It's only gonna get more intense, though.
Thank you, Chef. There's a really strong possibility that I'm going home today.
I'm feeling pretty good. I tried to use a miso in everything, so I'm hoping that this dish is enough to stop me from going home.
This is elevated plating. I know the flavors are there. I just hope to impress the judges.
I'm not going home from this competition right now. Yeah, I think they have to drag me out of here. I'm not.
It's now time to see which dish gives us most bang for the buck. Michael V, would you please bring your dish to the front?
You got this, buddy.
I'm really hoping that they like it because this plate is what I'm about. Made an elevated version of a paella.
I think the plating looks really quite inviting.
Thank you.
And the cook on the scallop, I'm hoping to find it barely cooked in the center.
That's the plan, Chef. Moment of truth.
Moment of truth is right. If I was you, I'd be happy with that.
Thank you.
Look at that glistening sheen to it. Tells me that it's still nice and moist. Absolutely delicious.
Thank you very much.
It's got real depth of flavor. It is what I want a paella to be. I think the chimichurri here, the acidity level is quite high on it. I think it could have been toned down just a touch. But all in all, the dish is terrific.
Thank you very much, Chef.
Michael V, let's eat. It's pretty amazing. Did you put some of the shrimp shells in the stock?
Absolutely.
You can taste that it comes through. You know what you're doing. You can see there's experience behind this. You should be proud of yourself.
Thank you very much.
Great job, Mike.
Relief. Instant relief. Ah, it's awesome. It's awesome to hear that.
Case in point, the top 2 dishes of the night were made by home cooks working at either end of the spectrum.
The second place dish was a humble classic, elevated with high-end ingredients. Michael V, congratulations.
Safe for another day. I'm gonna be back for another challenge, another battle, whatever they throw at us, I'm ready.
You know what? I grew up in a Newfie household, and we had a lot of canned vegetables. There's ways to elevate the flavor. You gotta be creative, but that's how I like to be in the kitchen. I'm doing a cream sauce with beautiful canned mushrooms in them on a bed of charred up cauliflower, and then a poached egg as well with that.
Andy is using a variety of techniques. He is grilling, he is smoking, he is making purees. Interesting for me to know that he does have this in his repertoire.
Hey there, Andy. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good about it. I've never done any of these techniques really before, but that's what the MasterChef Kitchen's about, is getting a little bit outside of your comfort zone.
Do people from out east like to cook with a smoking gun?
No, not necessarily. But I feel like I've only cooked about 1 meal in this kitchen that I've been proud of, and I think this one's gonna be one that I'm absolutely proud of.
Because I don't think we've seen your full potential yet.
I don't think you have either, Chef.
Carry on.
Thank you, Chef.
Home cooks, it looks like you've taken the mighty mushroom in some incredibly diverse directions. Andy, please bring up your dish.
I was given a tricky ingredient to cook with, and I stood up and delivered. I'm super proud of this dish.
What kind of mushrooms were you assigned?
I was assigned, graciously, the canned mushrooms. I decided not to go with any protein and just focus on the mushrooms. So on bottom, I've got a roasted purple cauliflower. On top of that, I smoked an oyster mushroom, and then on top, a roasted creamy sauce using some of the mushrooms, and then poached and smoked an egg.
The cauliflower is acting like a protein would act on a plate like this.
Exactly.
I like that. Wow. Looks nice. Incredible flavor. Bold. Great texture. Honestly, I couldn't tell that it was a canned mushroom by the way you treated it. It's an original dish. You are one to watch. Keep it up.
Thanks, Chef, will do. I feel like I'm starting to get my swagger in this kitchen. I told the chefs I'm here to compete.